strategically simulated greeting, and welcome to a new episode of Rising Star 2. So we've already made a good dent in this gameplay, and it feels like I need to explain how I'm doing things a bit. Rising Star 2 is about hands-on management of a rock band, or a single star, but he will still be managed as a band, and I don't think he'd get very far in this game. So in the band info tab we have all things related to our band, which we called Knife Fangs in our first episode. This triangle here shows us the relationships between our band members, and as usual green is good, red is bad. Band members' relationships affect their moods and performance. So Zap and Gary seem to have a good relationship. So is the relation between Gary and Karen. Zap-Karen relationship isn't the best though. Band members' attitudes contribute to these relationships. So Zap's current attitudes are listed here. Every period of time we get to change one of these attitudes if we wanted. These are mainly where the song ideas come from. Attitudes in green with a green arrow next to them are the ones trending right now, so you'd want to keep an eye on these. In addition to Gary's character attributes, one of his attitudes is law and order, which is also one of Zap's attitudes, so this helps them get along better. Karen doesn't have this attitude, so she has very little in common with Zap, but she has the flat earth attitude in common with Gary, so they get along better. So this is the story of attitudes in a nutshell. Last episode we left after completing a job. So all we can do today is to practice our songs. So if we mosey on to our practice room we can write a song, which starts by developing song ideas on this tab. And we get quality points that are regenerated daily. These points go as high as the highest production skill of our band members. So Zap has 12 production points. Gary has 33 points, which is the highest member in production points right now. So that's where we get our 33 song quality points. And finally Karen with 21 production points. So with these quality points we can combine any zigging ideas in here. As you see, this screen is stagnant right now and has been for a while. That's why I added new members this quickly, and it's why we go see shows every possible chance. Right now we have only those two ideas that can be combined. And ideas can only be combined from the same member. Most ideas we have now seem to be from Zap. So I wanted other member ideas. But as you see, they've got none to combine. We've already booked a few gigs that we can see in the calendar. The in-game date is March 13th, 2006, so this stuff in black is in the past. Our future gigs are displayed in green here. I also seem to remember that we booked a gig with 12 songs soon. Yes, here it is on March 31st, and we don't have that many songs practiced or even written right now. When combining ideas, each has a difficulty level. The resulting idea will have the same difficulty as the idea you pick first in the combination. So to make things easier to play and practice, you want to pick the lower difficulty idea first. Picking the difficulty 5 idea first, then the 15, gives us a new idea with quality of 3 and difficulty of 5. No more ideas left to combine. We'll have to let all these song quality points go to waste, unfortunately. Now we need to practice our songs. Under the play skill column, all songs in green mean that we've practiced them to the maximum of our band's playing skill. To practice only the songs that we can do better in, we pick the below max skill button, which selects the 2 songs colored white in the play skill column. The less songs we practice at a single session, the better the result. We have all our songs' names to the left. Each song has the song's attributes next to it. We have the song's quality, then their difficulty, which we saw how it comes to be just a minute ago, then the song's popularity, playing skill, and so on. This song here has a difficulty of 26. Its play skill right now is maxed at 98%. This one with difficulty 25 is maxed at 99%. Anything with lower difficulty, we maxed at 100%. This depends on the band's highest scoring member in playing skill. So Zap has a playing skill of 25, Gary at 21, and Karen is only at 19 playing skill. So any songs with difficulty below 25, which is Zap's playing skill, is at 100%. Anything 25 or higher is less. You get the idea. So from what you see, it makes sense to have a band member specialize in a specific skill. That way the band as a whole can go far faster. So for our gig on the 31st, we need 12 songs. At the moment, if I click the Practice All Songs button here, it'll select all my songs and tell me that I have 8 songs. In all the gigs we played so far, and even in the coming 4 gigs, spread over the following 2 weekends, we've only played 6 songs. This one on the 31st though needs us to play 12 songs. So we better have 4 more songs written and fully practiced in the coming 2 weeks-ish. For now, let's just practice these 2 songs. That gives each of our band members 150 experience and moves us on to the following day. Let's see if the city guide has anything useful for us today. We have 2 shows we can pick from for tonight and 2 more for tomorrow night. Watching other band shows gives our band members ideas and also increases our relationship with the bands we watch. This will become important in the next stage, as these bands will call us to open for them if we have good relations with them. So it's the same 2 clubs for tonight and tomorrow night. Let's just go to this show tonight. As always, we'll start our day busking before going to the show. Busking is basically playing acoustic in the park, as you've seen repeatedly. Band members need specific low-end equipment to be able to busk. Busking gives us a bit of money, though very little to start with, but that gets higher the more reputation you get. It also helps you up your reputation slowly and gives your members more playing skill till they reach level 20. Karen was at playing skill level 19 like we saw a minute ago, so now she's at level 20. Unfortunately, none of our current members will get level ups from busking from this point onwards. Here in Richmond we have 2 parks, so I like to play at a different one every day. We can't really do anything else right now, so on to the show. The Energetic Hour. These bands that are able to play in arenas and stages are high-level bands. We'll get there someday. They've got some moves. There. So our guys got a little experience watching the show, and they got some song ideas too. They also got some happiness and inspiration, and we spent $105 on tickets.
You're with Shady O'Grady on Stranded.
Nothing swirling up here. Nothing here. It looks like their ideas are all in the lyrics department. That's straight up plagiarism, dude. Let's combine this idea about love with that one, also about love. And we get a level 3 song quality idea about love. Another level 1 song idea about love. Isn't there anything higher than level 1s? Okay, so level 1 idea about religion, and level 1 idea about love. Whichever we choose first will take over the other idea. So now it's a level 3 idea about religion. Hometown pride. Sex. And a level 3 idea about hometown pride. Nice. That now zigs with another level 3 idea about hometown pride. And another level 6. Combine. And we have a level 10. Anything else? Looks like all the inspiration they got today was lyrical, so nothing else is moving anywhere. Okay then. Time for us to practice till tomorrow. We're getting there. Slowly but surely. Let's book tonight's show. Then we're off for another job. Let's busk in the other park today. plus 0.02 reputation. Not bad. And on to the show.
Shady O'Grady here. I could use a good workout. I'll meet you in the...
The Hungry Prophet. Look at those moves. Dude's got sway. More happiness, more inspiration, and another $105 down the drain.
It's a nice, cool night. Perfect for cruising around with the windows down and the system up. Shady O'Grady here. Saying,
We can't do anything once a show is done. We can't go inside anything or do practically anything but go home. Not much of a nightlife, eh? So at this stage the game gets a bit grindy. That's why I shoot about an hour per session, then capsulize it to you in about half the time. Nothing new in here. No combining ideas tonight. As you see, every while you'll need to re-practice some of the songs you already know. Makes sense. So we practiced one of the 2 songs to the max, but now we have 3 songs to practice. I guess I'll see you guys in a day or 2. Here we are at the next gig day. We now have 7 songs ready to play, and one that's not there yet. I'm starting to doubt we'll have 12 songs ready in time. For now, let's go busking. $91 and 0.02 reputation. Slowly but surely. Is everybody healthy? Everybody happy?
It's the weekend. I'm Shady O'Grady.
Pre-show pep talks.
Radio. I don't know about you.
Alrighty then, on to the show.
Checking out some bands tonight.
Let me check the band info tab here for a minute. This area on the left shows us more info about the band. like the reputation in all cities, or the status of our crew when we have it, the status of the CDs we released, endorsements, and so on. Home city, which we chose in the beginning, Richmond, Virginia. We'll dig deeper into this as we move along. Here we are. Let's check the status of our merchandise. Which tab was it? So when we start ranking in the different region charts, we should see this info here. This little section shows us how our shirts are doing, how many we have in stock, what price we sell them for, and how much profit we made off of them so far. Should be more than enough for now.
Good luck out there. You know, if you record some CDs to sell during gigs, folks can take you home with them.
Yeah, we'll get there. I need to have some songs first before I can record CDs. When we have booked a gig at a place, we can't book future gigs till we're done.
Y'all need the band name High and Proud on a banner. You should go get that printed.
So they have open slots, but we can't book them right now. You see me getting close to people in shows. When you have enough reputation with a place, people start telling you what they want to listen to, so to speak. If you keep an eye on the floating bubbles above their heads, you start to see patterns, which might tell you what the next trending song genre is. Nothing? Seriously? Okay then. We're only getting paid $66 for the gig. We're nobodies at this stage. That's why we have to keep getting odd jobs on weekdays to pay for our music. $66 in a hall with a 300 capacity? Cheap bastards. So this is our song list. Red or hot songs make the audience more interested usually, so long as the song genre is in demand. But they also make people exert energy. Yellow songs, less interest but get back some energy. And blue or cold songs give back the most energy, so people can exert it till the show ends. It's a balance you have to keep. This song, Hello Kelvin, has a yellow attitude, so it's not really interesting right now to this audience. Let's replace it with a red song. Low Law, which I noticed after the fact that I named 2 songs with that name. But it's all good. This song's attitudes are high energy and Law and Order, which is trending right now. Hello Kelvin has the love attitude, which isn't really all that big at the moment. So 2 red songs will make people interested, then a yellow one to give them back some energy, then they can go ahead and spin that energy on the rest of the list. Perhaps I should pull this one down 1 slot. People's energy is at 100 when we start, so by the time they get to the 4th song they can use some energy back to spin on the final 2. I keep forgetting to make us a banner for gigs. I'll remember. Let's go. 300 people in attendance, so we're sold out. Yeah. 30% interest is about what I expected with this much audience at this stage. People were moderately entertained, and this is important, we had a good opportunity to hang out with other bands in the lineup. Networking is very important. We increased our relation with the bands here, and we had 17 fans in the audience. We even have some band members who came to watch us play. Not bad. And that's what you want to see here. Overall interest increasing from song to song, though in higher rates, hopefully. People gradually losing energy in the first 3 songs get an energy boost with our yellow song, then back to losing energy. Ultimately, you need them to have a bit of energy in the end. Not that much though. All good. Now back to the grind. Both trending. Let me see. We have a 10 quality of this, and only a level 6 quality of that. Let me combine these two first. Sex isn't trending, so let's make this law and order. And we have a level 10 of you. And as usual, we still have points to spend, but no ideas to combine. Okay. Can we finish practicing this song tonight? Maybe since we only have one song to practice, we should write another to practice with. Let's head to the Construct Song tab. Slim pickings so far. I should check to see what genres are trending first before writing the song. It seems like we'll have to go for another hometown pride song. We have a level 10 idea right here. Once we pick a category idea, we're locked out of some of the other category ideas. So now we have to choose the best of what's available to us. As you see, we only have the level 10 idea so far, so that makes our quality 10, and the song difficulty is 0 right now, cause lyrics don't add to the difficulty. When I pick this level 6 riff idea, the quality increases by 6, and the total difficulty is the difficulty of the riff. So, 11. As you see, we're locked out of most of our rhythm ideas, so the best we have here is level 3. And the best we have in the melody department is a level 6. This makes our overall song quality level 25, and the song difficulty 18. Since it's under 25, I think, that makes it a basic musicianship song, which is sometimes wanted by audiences. So the song is a hometown pride song. Let's give it a fitting title. And this is where we pick the energy level of the song. So hot, medium, and cold. We have at least one hometown pride song that's high, so maybe we should go for a medium? At second thoughts, we need more energy expending songs, which have more attraction. So maybe we should make it high again. Let's write this song. And that takes us to the next day, another gig day. And now we have 2 songs to practice, so they're not ready to play. So let's start this day. This is a gig I booked when we were on the road earlier, so we have to travel to Roanoke to play it. I'm not a fan of leaving our hometown to play at other towns this early on since we need to build our reputation at home first, but it is what it is. You play what gigs you can get. As you noticed, every new town we hit I always look for the cheapest motels and the cheapest home for sale. This one here is the exact same model as our house, and it's the cheapest in every city we go to. In this town it costs $110,000. Since we started out in Richmond we got our house there. As we progress though, we'd want to have houses in other cities. This will keep us from spending the night in cheap motels, but it'll also give us a studio to practice in. I think it's a good idea to have different houses in cities within the same day driving distance. That way you can mostly spend the night at your house if you want it. So if I'm in my hometown now, I check the cities around me on the map and pick the furthest city I could reach within the day and buy a house there in every direction. Once we have the money, of course. If the arrival time is tomorrow, it means I'll waste a day and travel alone. But that's a problem for future me. Now, in our humble beginnings, let's just get to our gig. This is a manager's office. Managers will help us a lot once we amass some reputation. Just let me make sure I already picked a motel for us to spend the night. And here we are at Monica's watering hole. We have zero reputation with them so far because we never played here before.
Good luck out there.
Small venues like this one are excellent places to book gigs at this stage of our career. But as usual, we can't book any future gigs till we're done with this one.
Ain't gonna make no money if nobody's ever heard you. Go record some CDs. They'll play you in the car with them.
Seriously, people, give me something. Nothing useful. On with the show then. Doesn't look like we can do any better on our songs list. Let's go then. In the gig info section, we see the other bands playing tonight. We're the least reputable band tonight, with reputation of only 0.82. No wonder they are paying us under a 20. Gig was sold out. "70 people in attendance, moderately entertained, and we had hecklers. That's why we ended up with only 33% interest with such a small audience size. We had 4 fans in the audience, and we added some relation points with the bar and the bands. On the set list analysis tab, same as last gig. All good.
It's a nice, cool night. Perfect for cruising.
Karen leveled up. Good. But let's take care of that when we're at the motel.
Saying, have a great night.
Let me show you this. First time I played the game, I thought it'd be better to travel back home after the show. I mean, it'll save me the motel money for the night. But since the show ends late at night, first you'll reach home the next day, and for some weird reason the trip back will cost a lot more than the motel money plus the normal gas expense. So it's just better to spend the night in a motel. Maybe before heading home in the morning, we can book another gig or two here for the future. $39 isn't all that bad anyway. Now let's take care of you, Missy. Karen's specialty is in production, so every point we add here counts as 2. We get 5 points to scale up with every level up. Let's give her a point in writing music and another in writing lyrics. She definitely needs stage presence, so let's add one there too. You noticed how our guys were so stiff on stage compared to the bands we watched in the shows we attended. That's mainly stage presence level. It gives our guys moves and increases audience entertainment levels. Production gives us points to develop the song ideas. Repair makes them kinda able of repairing the band equipment. And business, as you see in the bubble here, is generally more money all around. Her playing skill is one of her highest, but you can't have too much of that. And let's put our final point in stage presence again. I want to level her up more before starting to focus the points in one particular aspect. And you'd think you'd see the whole band when you look in the mirror, but you only see Zap walking effeminately there for some reason. Not much to do in the motel room. So we go to the bed and see our options. The one thing we can do in a motel room, other than breaking stuff, is to develop ideas and write a song. Nothing? Absolutely nothing. Okay then. We'll end the day. Once we do that, it's morning again and we're automatically shoved back in our van. Let's find our job for the day. Cemetery lawn mowing isn't really inspiring, but at this stage, it's one of the highest paying jobs.
It's another beautiful day in the city. Let's just keep the music going on Stranded Radio.
We got our $350, so now we can be on our way. This is where our next gig is gonna be, but that's a week away as you see on the calendar here. Now let's go home. Let's go check a couple of local bars, see if we can get any more gigs.
Howdy there.
We can either book a headlining spot or an opening slot. Headlining spots should give us some money if we have any reputation, while opening spots should give us more people in attendance, because they'll come watch the band we're opening for. 12 songs and only $111. 9 songs only and $55. We'll be opening for the Well-Behaved Walls. The 9 songs part is better for us at this stage though, since we don't have that many songs anyway.
You got some horse sense about you. You'll make it in show business.
Sure I will. Another day, another gig, as Zap likes to say, and we're on to a new side gig in Audrey's studio. When we're ready to release our CDs, we'll need to find studios to record our songs. We have all these things to get into at the time. But for now, we just want the Help Wanted section. We got more pre-orders of this new album than anticipated and I'm out of CDs. Several music stores have set some aside for me, but I can't leave to go get them. Can you pick up 10 CD packs and get back here today? Upon completion, you will receive $300. Not the most enticing job offer, but let's rock the boat a bit. Now we just have to follow the markers on the map and go crush some CDs.
You're with Shady O'Grady for your daily dose of stranded radio. I got this song in my belly.
This map ain't doing it for me. You don't get that just by watching, but while playing you feel the counterintuitiveness. Almost there. Now we take them back to Audrey. Gimme gimme. We even got some experience while we're at it.
I love that song. Shady O'Grady.
Okay, guess I'll see you in a couple of days, again. I don't think we'll be able to have the 12 songs ready on time, guys. Pink Floyd released The Dark Side of the Moon on March 24th, 1973. So our experiences get triple today. And it's our gig day in Greensboro. We gotta get on the road soon. Why should I be frightened of dying? There's no reason for it. You've gotta go sometime. These guys were dark AF. True though. No busking today, it seems. Landscaping it is. And here we are at last.
Many live music shows tonight. I'm Shady.
Good luck out there. Ain't gonna make no
Zero
money if
reputation,
nobody's
thank you
ever
very
heard
much.
you. record some CDs, they'll play you in the car with them. Don't you want the band's name to be up behind you while you're playing a gig? Go get that printed down at the local print store.
The banner. I totally forgot about it. As usual. Six songs and no pay. We have a few non-trending songs. We'll have to do something about this. I'll have to leave this one as these two songs aren't ready to play yet. Get this one up there. We have the least reputation among all four bands. We'll get there. That went okay, I guess. 600 audience. Slightly entertained, and the usual hecklers. They enjoyed all songs.
I can feel the magic in the air tonight.
Gary leveled up.
With Shady O'Grady, listening to the sounds of the night on Stranded Radio.
He's our highest in production. So 1 point there. Playing. Stage presence. Let's just distribute the points evenly. We can also change one of his attitudes. Let's change this one. What's trending again? He already has Law and Order. Let's give him Religion. Just because. Zap's fine. Karen's fine. Anything in the songs department? Okay then. And our next gig is here as well.
It's the weekend. I'm Shady O'Grady on Stranded Radio. I don't know about you, but I'm looking forward to checking out some bands tonight.
And another 0.01 reputation in Greensboro. Can we get another gig?
Howdy there.
No.
I'd rather see y'all up there. You got
We need to increase our business skill. We should be able to get some of these gigs.
Hey.
Well, we got one on April 8th at least.
Stranded Radio. I'm Shady O'Grady. Make sure you pick up a copy of the entertainment guide. There's a ton of shows to check out tonight. Support your local music scene.
Hey, have a good gig. You definitely need some CDs at your merch table.
It's not like they'll sell like hotcakes or anything, but yeah, we're getting there. Still below 1 reputation. Nothing much to do. Let's go. Sold out, 70 people. Slightly entertained. And we have no merchandise to care about that. Reputation boost with the venue. And with some bands. All the same on this tab. Let's go.
It's Shady O'Grady.
And Zap finally leveled up.
Stranded Radio. The phones are busy tonight. Here's one by request.
Terrible business skill. Let's give him 1 point here. 1 point in production. Stage presence. Writing music and writing lyrics. You guys are okay, right? Okay. Any song ideas? A couple. We almost used up all our production points today. Not an awful night. Well guys, this has been a long one. I hope you enjoyed it. Let's stop here for today. If you like this gameplay, remember to like, subscribe, and tell the world about it and about Strategy Sim.